up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're looking at the GreatShield. The universal bicycle handlebar mount for your cell phone. And this is the cell phone holder that a lot of people might want to use when they're riding their bike, especially nowadays with kids who might want to ride their bike, like teenagers, or even if you're, let's say, competing, or you just like to go out and work out and ride your bike, like one of those Tour de France type guys. You just put this on there. You could put your music on. You could just put your headphones on, so you don't have to actually hold it or put it in your pocket. And it is a universal bike mount. Okay, get rid of the tape. Nobody needs tape. So, now we got the box out the way. We just got a bag. Now we're going to unbag the product. I'm kidding, guys. So, basically, here's the deal. You just take this. Is if you're riding your bike and you need GPS or something like that. And when you need GPS, you're not going to have to hold the camera or your phone and look at it. And I use an app while I ride my bike called Track My Ride, and it's a fitness app. And now I'll be able to see in real time, instead of putting it in my pocket and pulling it out, actually see how fast I'm going, because it actually tracks your miles per hour, how fast you're going, how slow you're going, if you're going uphill, downhill, and it's a cool little application. I did a review on it before, but like I said, so now you see we got my Samsung Galaxy S3, your Maps app, and so what you see here is the GPS app. It's Waze. It's going to be able to sit on your handlebars, so when you're riding out, you're going to be able to see turn-by-turn navigation from red light cameras, speed cameras, if there's cops ahead. This GPS app does it all, but it's great that you don't have to hold your phone or put it in your pocket. It's going to be able to sit on your handlebars, and I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like on the handlebars and install it, and then show you when I'm riding out on it. So one thing I like about this cell phone holder that you're going to be able to put on your handlebars is I have a Sony action camera, and it has a Wi-Fi application, and I'm going to be able to see in real time what the camera is seeing by looking at my phone while it's on the handlebars. And that's a very cool usable thing, because so now you see the bike itself, and you guys can see the handlebars. I do have on here already on my bike a handlebar mount, and this is for my action camera, but it does slide down a little bit. So what we got to do here is unscrew this. And yes, all you're doing is unscrewing the screw so you can take it out and put it on the bike. Handlebar, where you want on the handlebar, I'll take off the cell phone because I don't need that dropping. So as you see these three little grooves, and you have this little piece at the end, and you're going to fit it to what groove fits to your bike, because everybody's bike handles don't fit the same, and this is a universal bike mount for your handlebars, and it is a 300-degree swivel head. So basically what you're doing here is you're going to screw in the screw and tighten it up as tight as you possibly can, and not over tighten it because you don't want to strip it. And you want to put your phone in there and then set the ball joint to either portrait or landscape mode, and it's going to be great for using GPS, using your camera if you want to record yourself while you're vlogging, or just listen to music. That's one reason why I have it, is because it's going to be good for GPS. If I'm riding somewhere and I don't know where I'm going, I'm going to be able to see in real time what's going on instead of having it in my pocket. And as I move the handlebars around, you see it's not moving whatsoever. So that's a great thing, that it is stable and in one place and not bouncing around. So here in a minute I'm going to be heading out on the bike, and you're going to actually see if it actually holds the phone, and it is very practical. So as you guys can see, I do have the camera on my helmet, and then I have the cell phone on my handlebars. I had to move my camera into 170-degree wide angle so you guys can see that, I mean, on the camera itself, you're not being able to see it actually showing what's on the screen, but you can definitely see it's holding the phone. But I'm not going over really any bumps or anything like that. So I don't 100% trust it on the bike itself, because you never know what can happen. You go over a big bump, a speed bump, and your phone falls. And a lot of people, like I said, on Amazon were saying this product is just faulty because it's a spring mechanism, and they didn't really trust it all that much. And it does make it a lot more easier when I want to change the setting. All I have to do is hold the phone like this, and I can get to my settings without any problem. So I could see that's going to be a good thing instead of me having to hold the phone in front of me up like this. So already it seems to be working pretty well right now, but I do have a case on my phone. I don't think it would be as stable if you just had the phone in there by itself, because a lot of people on Amazon were saying that the product it just falls out. And from what I'm experiencing for this first ride, I don't see it falling out. I just see it being doing what it's supposed to do. But I can see if you just have your cell phone in there by itself, like just an iPhone or an Android device, I can see it falling. But because I have a case, it seems like it's working pretty well. Bring up here. I personally wasn't gonna buy it myself. I got this as a gift because my brother was like, "You're always out there riding your bike," and it is true. I'm always out and about riding my bike because I love to get my workout on. And that's the main reason why I bike ride, is to get my workout on. So like I said, going over this bumpy sidewalk and bumpy streets, everything seems to be holding up kinda well. Back in the office. So with that being said, guys, the actual grip does work. For the 15 to 20 minutes I was out, it does keep your cell phone very stable. And I do have, like I said, it in a case. So I think if you didn't have it in a case, it wouldn't be able to grip it as much, because, you know, cell phones are so thin nowadays, and a case does kind of give it a little bit more bulk. But I still recommend a case, because if the phone falls, at least the case might protect your phone. So as always, I'm Trevor, and that has been the review. I think you guys might like it. I think eventually, maybe if the grip, eventually after using it for maybe a month, maybe a couple months, it will get very loose, and then that's when the phone messes up. But for now, the first ride, it worked very, very smooth, and I will update the description box if I find out it doesn't work. So those are my honest opinions, and I'm sticking to it. And this was not a product review that was given to me by the company. It was a gift, and I reviewed it, and that's much as I can say. I'll see you guys in the next one.